There's nothing like working with private landowners to protect their land. It's such a good feeling when you get a deal done and you can walk a beautiful piece of land and know that it's protected forever. And it's great to help people too. There's a lot of landowners out there that really care about their land. They love it and they're very concerned about what's going to happen to it in the future. And when we get one of our conservation deals done with them and their land is protected forever, you can just see how relieved they are and how happy they are to know that their land is going to be protected by the Mississippi Valley Conservancy. So it's a great feeling. You know, I feel like we're providing a very important service.
Carol and I have no children, and we're very conscious of the fact that we have to make some type of arrangements, and that's one of the reasons why we decided to go with this conservation easement at this time. We hope that in the future we'll be able to do more, and perhaps that we can be involved with Mississippi Valley Conservancy at that time. No matter what entity or individual that passes through, the protections that we consider important are put in place, and the provisions that we think are unique to that property, we feel confident that they'll be preserved.
It's a relief to know and a comfort that it's going to be preserved and others can enjoy what we are, because it's so important. And I hope children will be able to get some education and to be able to enjoy things that they can't in the city.
So would you recommend to other landowners that want to see their land protected that they work with the land trust and use permanent conservation agreement?
Oh, I sure would. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no other way to be sure that it'll be preserved, because the best intentions of children or other people who say, yes, we're going to preserve this, but then some opportunity for subdivision or some cash need or something like that comes up and then it disappears.
To me, this is a dream come true, a dream I've had for forever and ever, it seems like. It always seemed like it was an impossible thing that anybody would ever be interested in helping us protect this land. And seeing it actually come true really is 20 or 25 years of something I've wished for. It's really true. Try to keep learning and try to keep going to every workshop and field day. I certainly find that those are some of the most important days in my life, because you learn so much. Every possible time to expose yourself to biologists and researchers and people who are giving outdoor events. Oh, it's just nothing better.
Well, I guess, Jim started taking me out to Grant County, and he already had some land when I met him. And it was just always so very beautiful to me, and Jim says that we were both teachers, and it was a place that we would go on the weekends and camp out and put the wrinkles back in our brain, is how he would say it. And it's the truth, And
those kids would kind of iron out your brain so it was all smooth like a billiard ball.
and I would hate to, as we see a house go up here or there in the area, we get all alarmed, and so we're just thrilled to preserve the land and have it protected so that it isn't going to be a big housing development someday.
And I used to talk to people when I was talking to landowners to get on their property. I'd ask them, I said, well, what did your grandmother, where's a place that your grandmother liked to go? But it was easier for them to say that their grandmother liked this, or this is where their mother would take them, or something like this. And so they were able to put this feeling off onto their mother or their grandmother. And I don't know what the feeling is really. There's something that probably hardwired for it. There's something that's underneath that you just feel good in certain places, and you don't like to see them when they're destroyed.
One of the great things about working with landowners is that gives me a chance to not only get outside and see some really amazing properties that are here in the Coulee region, but also to share my background and the things that I have learned about land conservation and protection and pass them on to someone else with the hope that they in turn will pass them on to their neighbors, and that we will have this whole region interested in land management and conservation, since it really is for the benefit of the whole community, and that includes both people and wildlife communities.